Hello and welcome to Motors for the Masses, and I'm just stopping by with a quick video to share 5 of the ugliest cars I think I've seen for sale in 2024. So let's roll the intro and get cracking. So for number 1, it's this, the new Hyundai Ioniq 6. I mean, look at it. It's got that weird sort of saggy front end and saggy back end. It's like I don't know, it's like a flan that's sagged at either side. It's got sort of this weird Porsche front end thing going on, and then the Mercedes CLS first gen back end thing going on. Saggy arse, saggy front, with like a bit of a Beetle meets Audi TT first generation stuck in the middle. It's just such a wet blancmange of a car, isn't it? It's just nothing exhilarating about it at all. I don't care how good it is inside, and it's electric, so whatever. I don't know how good it is in terms of technology and anything like that. It just looks so wet and floppy and just wrong. Whoever designed that, it would be interesting to see whoever designed it, whether their face is like that, drooping. They've got jowls drooping down either side like Deputy Dog. So then let's move on to number 2. And it's a good old favourite, although it's slightly updated. Although you can't really tell, but it is very slightly updated for 2024. And that is the Tesla Cybertruck. I mean, look at this thing. Who designed that? I mean, it's honestly like you ask a 4-year-old to draw a car, and that's what they came up with. Look, you've got these just 2 sharp front end lines, sharp back end line. Then try and make it look cool by sticking pictures online of quad bikes hanging out of it and things like that. It's just, it's awful. That's what it looks like. It looks like something that was designed to land on the moon and then be left there, because you don't really care what it looks like as long as it's functional. It's just such an ugly looking cheese wedge of a car, isn't it? I mean, I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I can't see anyone, well, Elon Musk, I guess, stood back and went, oh yeah, that's lovely. Really? Really? I mean, it's just square and triangle and oblong. It's exactly what they've done. They've asked a mathematician to draw the car, not a designer. They've gone to the head of maths at some high school and said, can you draw a car? Yes, I shall have rhombuses and hexagons and triangles, oblongs and squares in it, and nothing else. What about some sort of lines, some slight bulge? No, everything has to be a sharp line. It's a mathematician's car for mathematicians. Well, congratulations. It's genius, and you've come up with something that's worse than Homer Simpson's drawing from 1994. I think it was. I need to find a picture of that. I'll put it up now. Here it is. It's worse than that. So on to number 3. And that is the big goppy-mouthed BMW 4 Series. Now, I know they've done this on a few models, but I think being a car, the 4 Series is not a huge car. And to put this goppy mouth on the front of it, or these 2 massive nostrils, just looks ridiculous. I don't know who thought, you know what's wrong with a BMW? That grille is just 17 times too small. So there you go. That's what you get, this big goppy-nostriled BMW with some weird bow tie grills either side of it. It's like they've put 400% on the, so that's what they've done. They've designed the BMW 4 Series, and then someone put their elbow on the percentage increase button, and it went up to 400% on the front, but the back end stayed normal. It's just so ugly, isn't it? Again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's the Dennis, that's what it is. It's the Dennis Taylor of BMWs. Remember Dennis Taylor, the snooker player, who had upside down Deirdre Barlow glasses like that? That's what it is. It's that. Oh, it's awful, isn't it? The old BMW, what was wrong with that? Yeah, the nice sort of sleek grille with the sleek lights at the front looked nice. If it works, why change it? I mean, let's be honest, that's why BMW kept the designs for a number of years, because it worked. People bought them. But then this massive nostril thing, what's that? So there we go. Ugliness personified in a German car. So then, number 4. And it's this. You may not have heard this. It's the Aon Palad, I think is how it's pronounced. It's based on the Dodge Ram, like this. They've used a Dodge Ram 1500 and they've added this body to it. But look at it. It's like the Mercedes pickup truck sneezed. And it's got a bogey hanging off the back of it. That's what it is. Or the designer sneezed while he was drawing it. You know, we'll go with this nice bonnet. Well, I say nice bonnet. It's not, is it? You've got this big slab of a bonnet on the front. Very American-esque with their pickup trucks. Slab. And then the rest of it. And then you go over, and then as he's drawing it, he goes up the windscreen. And I just draw the back line there. There we go. Again, it's great inside, lovely, all very modern and all that nonsense. But on the outside, I mean, they even advertise it as the limousine for unique people or people with unique tastes. You can say that again. I mean, just take a look at the boot. The boot opens like the whole of the back of the car comes out. Look at that. That's just weird. I mean, you've got to leave a massive space wherever you park to make sure that the boot can come out. You can get stuff out of it. So parking in spaces where you've got someone parking behind you is going to be difficult. And then parking, you can't park up against a wall because you've got to open your boot, close it, and then reverse to the wall, or in your garage. Unless you've got, I suppose if you've got a limo, you've got some massive garage with a turntable in the middle or something. I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? So then, finally, number 5. Now this one I think is going to throw up some controversy, and that is the Tesla Model Y. Now the Model S I think is actually quite a nice looking car. The X is alright, but the Y is just, again, it's a bit of a blancmange, isn't it? With this weird blank front end. It's just odd and ugly. There's nothing attractive about it. It's like you want a Tesla, but you can't afford a proper one. You know, that's just, that's what it feels like. I'm not saying that's the case. So please, if you've got a Model Y, please tell me why you bought it. Oh, why you bought it? What was the reason? Was it because it was the cheapest Tesla? Was it because you liked the look of it? Or you just wanted to be eco-friendly or go electric and that was the thing you went for? You wanted a Tesla, but you couldn't afford the proper one or the nice one. So you went for this one. Please, just let me know. I'd like to know. I mean, they've got the Tesla Model 3, I suppose. That's the cheap one, isn't it? If Teslas can be cheap. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's just sort of this weird blob with a blank front end. Just put in a fake grille or something. Or is it... It's pretentious is what it is. You've got this blank front end to go, I don't need a grille. I think you'll find. Not necessary. Put a sticker on it. It'd be better. But no. So yeah, there we go. Now, of course, this was the ones that are for sale now. I could go back in time and look at the ugliest cars that have ever been. And I think I will do a video on that because I've got some doozies. Some that you're probably going to know already, and others that might surprise you. So stay tuned for that. But coming soon will be the new Triumph 400 Scrambler video, so stay tuned for that. And that's all I've got. So until next time, please ride and drive carefully in a nice looking car or on a nice motorbike, but have fun. Bye-bye.